You know, I think that that farming is a unique occupation, a unique lifestyle, a unique life. It's all of that. I mean, it's. So my name is Patrick Leary. I am part of a 4th generation farm. Currently I farm with my father and 3 brothers near Danvers, Minnesota. We farm about 4,800 acres of cropland. Of that, about 2/3 corn, 1/3 soybeans. Typically the rotation changes a little bit depending on our year and what the market looks like and all those decisions that we make. We also custom raise about 21,000 pigs a year. We have capacity to hold 7,000 pigs in our barns. So my brothers operate the 2 pig barns. Sell a little bit of seed to other farmers, and so we have a little diversification. Do a little custom spraying for a few farmers in the area and things like that. So keep ourselves quite occupied. So we've tried to take the technology on the farm and do, for multiple reasons, cost savings and some. Also environmental reasons, to try to control the amount of fertilizers and pesticides, insecticides we're putting out there. So we've taken there's a lot of efforts on the farm and all the equipment to bring the technology as current as we can to make sure that we're meeting those needs and also still raising a good crop. This is a John Deere R4045. Pieces at the farm that as far as controlling what we do in the field, one of the highest technology. This sprayer actually has the ability to control individual nozzles and also control chemical rates on the go. We do direct injection, so we take a lot of time to make sure that when we're applying any kind of chemical that we're doing it as precise as we can. The fertilizer spreader also is a variable rate machine, so we can place fertilizer at specific rates on different parts of the farm and the field. So we have a lot of farms that we've gone out and grid sampled, so we know pretty specific areas of the farm that need more fertilizer or less fertilizer. So we've had a really interesting year here in Minnesota, or this part of Minnesota. We started quite early. I think our first corn we started on April 20th, if I believe correct. We planted all the corn in about a week's time. We put in about 3,000 acres of corn in that week. Conditions were variable, but much better than we've had in the past few years. So we were eager to put the crop in the ground because we went immediately following corn, put the soybeans in. We had all the crop planted by May 3rd this year, which is quite early for us. The growing season was pretty interesting here. So we started out dry. The first few weeks of June we had little or no rain. Went from dry to having some moisture, and then getting to early August and going another 3 weeks or better that we didn't have rain again. Following that droughty time in August, we got a little bit of rain, but then we got an early frost in the first part of September, which it appears that took some of our top end yield out of the later soybeans. The corn, don't think it impacted quite as much, but the later soybeans it did. So this year, for us, our earlier soybeans look quite a bit better. I would say a little bit above average. Our later planted soybeans more of an average crop. Quality looks good on them. So I think we've probably got 3 or 4 days of soybean harvest left, depending on how it goes when we get started here. So we're on the downside of the soybean harvest. My goal is always to be done by Halloween, so I got a month. On the soybean marketing side, we don't store any soybeans, so it's important for us to market soybeans in advance of the fall. So we did market quite a few of our soybeans, actually about the time the rally started. We've had an interesting market with the soybeans because we've had a rally in the prices at the harvest time. So we've been able to capture a little bit of that. But the marketing we do on the farm with the corn and the soybeans, we do a mix of hedge-derived contracts. We do some cash sales. Try to sell throughout the year. I know that I can't ever hit the highs. I'm just trying to stay away from the lows. So I've served on the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council for, I think I'm starting my 7th year on there. I have Been in roles with Northern Soy Marketing, which is a group that talks about the quality of soybeans with international customers. I've chaired the council in the past. I currently chair the market development team, or the promotion team, maybe we call it today, on the council. We look forward to those days that we get back to normal, and they will come, that we get to, we enjoy at the farm hosting international guests and let them see our operation, and it's different. If you can see it firsthand, it's different.